I have the council priorities from 2021. It's not very long. Do we have chat feature?
Oh, no.
Yeah,
No.
that's weird.
I guess because of the recording, it wouldn't, maybe they disable it because we would,
yeah.
so we don't have secret conversations.
I was going to say secret messages to each other. Now
Yeah.
that just aroused curiosity right there.
But
I was just wondering if it would make sense for me to try and share my screen. So at least we can see it. Da, 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 da. So I don't know if we use these in 2022. I just know that these are from 2021.
Yeah, we did, Diana. I think they had a 2-year lifespan on them.
Okay.
So we can't use them again? They sound fine to me.
I think we just have to approve them.
I mean, they really do sound fine.
I think we need to solicit feedback from the community. I think that's part of it.
Yep. Yeah, is that the new guidelines? That's what I'm not sure about.
Yeah, we're cutting it close though, because it's due in 3 days.
Right, which does not give us time to solicit feedback from the community, really.
Yeah, because this was an overhaul when it was written 2 years ago.
Oh, I see.
And I believe we did get feedback from the community at the time. I do remember writing a press release for that. I don't know how successful it was.
Yeah, this refers to a survey.
Right.
So.
And these seem very familiar, like what we used last year. So we can't just use them again?
I think it's my understanding that what's being said is that we should technically at least put out some kind of, or at least share them and ask for feedback. I don't know that we would have time to hold a public meeting for people to talk about this, or how long a survey would need to be out for it to be valid. I just don't know that stuff.
Or if we just put this out there and say, if anybody has a problem with it, you can contact us. And then no news is good news.
Where do we put it out?
Well, we could either do it on the town website. I mean, when we did the survey, I did send out a press release of the item.
Yeah, we had a physical version and a digital version.
Hey, there's
Lori.
Hey,
Lori.
Hey, Lori.
Hi, everybody. Did anybody put the host code in, or should I go ahead and do that?
I did not.
I think I might be the only one that got it from the town, so I'll put it in now. I apologize. So I can't believe what even I can't even see because my eyeglasses are all fogged up because past 10 minutes. So hold on a second. Let me do the thing for the town. Go here.
Jess, what did you get from the town?
Nothing.
Oh, no, somebody said, who said they got something from the town?
No, I was saying that I think we were just saying how, like, what would we do to make this public? I may
Oh,
have said the word town, but I've received nothing from the town
okay.
except a warm welcome. I don't know what to say.
Okay, so we're good. So this is being recorded and the town can process it and put it on their page, and I claimed host, and so we're good. Okay, I'm so sorry, you guys. I'm here now.
Hi.
It's okay. We tried
Hi,
to
everybody.
we tried to soldier on, but I don't think we did it in the agenda order.
We're adrift without you, I think, Lori.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
Kind of adrift anyway, I feel.
How is everybody?
Okay.
Good.
Doing all right.
Good. Ira, do you want to go first?
Yeah. So I just wanted to let you all know that I decided to resign from the Arts Council. It's just been really hard to find the energy for it. And I wanted to be upfront with you all, and I think it would be a disservice to the council to hold a position without really having my heart in it. So yeah, it's been a pleasure to work with everybody, and it's been great to know you all, and I'll probably see you all around town. But I think just in terms of my role, I think this is unfortunately the end for me.
Ira, when I met your small children at the event in May, I thought, I don't know how he's doing everything with.
Not well.
No,
It's,
I mean, I only have one who's a man now, and I still find it's hard to get everything in the day. So but yes, it has been a pleasure getting to know you, and I'm sure we will see you around town. So,
I certainly
Thank
hope
you.
so.
Yeah.
yeah. Okay.
Thank you for everything you've put in so far. Like
Oh.
it's been a huge help to me, and I know it's probably a huge help to the rest of us and the town.
Yeah, well, thanks for saying that. So yeah, I guess I'll just work with Lori offline, I guess, to there's a Google Drive folder, but I think you all have access to it, and I think Lori has access to the email inbox and stuff like that. So I'm trying to think if there's anything else that I need to transfer or kind of set up training or anything like that, but I haven't thought of anything yet.
Okay. Is the Google Drive something that that any user that's been granted access can manipulate it from here on in?
Yeah, and can share it with anybody else.
Okay. And
Is it the whole drive or just like individual documents?
It's the whole folder within
Okay.
Drive.
Okay.
That's I can pull it up, but something like the Wakefield Arts Council.
And I shared.
think,
oh, sorry.
Oh yeah, it is Wakefield Arts Council. It's kind of divided by years and sort of more general stuff like photos and whatever. I think technically Carolyn still owns it, but yeah, I haven't worked through the process of trying to transfer actual ownership. So
Okay. Well, I know I've been in the Google Drive, and I know Diana works in it because that's where you get the.
Yeah, I didn't know if I only had access to just my file or what.
No, you should have access to the whole thing.
Okay. Cool.
Okay. And then as far as the Outlook email, I shared the username and password with Diana just in case I get hit by a bus.
Yeah.
Yeah, you did do that.
So at least somebody else has access to that, and I will take on monitoring that. I decided on Sunday night I will look at the email box.
Okay,
Okay.
because I have been out of town, so I have not looked at it.
Okay. And what else on that? I think in that number one, Ira, okay, we already talked about that. What about, does anyone want to take the meeting minutes and send them to town hall after meetings?
I can volunteer to do that because I'm already, or submit myself for that because I'm already doing it for the HRC, and so I know the process.
Oh, awesome. Okay, I didn't realize that you were on Human Rights Commission of Wakefield.
Yeah, and these meetings are not happening as often, and I can't imagine that the meetings are, or the minutes are as in depth. So
Yeah, I think
don't
like,
feel like
not.
I don't feel like I'm overdoing it by
okay, good.
Yeah.
I would just like take the agenda and
Yeah.
put in a couple of things that we said after 1, 2, and 3 or whatever, and then like at the end of the thing, just shoot it to Sherry Dalton.
Yeah, I looked
And-
at meetings, I looked at minutes from other groups in comparison to the HRC minutes.
Oh, look how
I
good you
was
are.
like, I was like, I think I can do this.
That
if-
was awesome. What a good
Yeah.
idea, Jess. Okay.
But yeah, we need to do it formally? Do we do that?
Yeah, because I guess I didn't know this. I mustn't have looked at the maybe I read all it was just seems like so much, but I didn't realize that like they post them somewhere. Like after we have a formal meeting, they have to get like before the meeting, we have to send the agenda, and I have to get it to postings, at least 72 hours ahead of the meeting, and blah blah blah. And then they send me back all this code claim host blah blah, so they can, oh, I shouldn't be saying this because it is taped.
listening.
Dawn's using words like blah blah.
That I know the process with Sherry Dalton, and I just I'll probably what I was going to say is, do you all need to approve me? It's like town count, do how much do we
Oh,
need
like,
to do?
yay, these are good notes, like these minutes are
Well,
finalized.
so what I'll do is I'll take the notes, I'll share them around with you, and then we can I will probably, unless anybody submits any changes, I will then share them with Sherry Dalton. But if anything more needs to happen, just let me know.
All right, or even maybe we could even like streamline that even further by saying at the end of the meeting, Jess says, here's what the meeting minutes are, and we all say that sounds great. Save us like the email round.
Okay.
And like when the meeting ends, you go hit send and then we're done with our whole night is done at that point. I like that better because then there's nothing like outstanding, you hold your, what is it like at a wedding, like speak your whatever, or forever hold your peace.
Yes.
We can do that.
And
that will streamline it. All right, thank you. Yes, that's awesome. So we got that. And I'll check the emails on Sunday every Sunday for new paperwork. And Diana is doing the Lord's work, really, by processing that paperwork, because I'm gonna have to move to another.
All good.
Change my name if Diana stops doing it. And then
I'm at the point where I could teach somebody else how to do it, but I don't plan on leaving anytime soon. So
okay, those are beautiful words, Diana. Okay, and then okay, so I guess we can move to topic 2 then, unless anybody has any other things on topic 1.
Nope.
Just the last thing, I double checked, Diana. I made sure that you have access to the whole folder.
yes, yeah, I got that. Thank you.
And Lori, I sent I was able to transfer ownership to you, so you'll probably have an email that says like accept. So just
Oh,
that's all you
okay.
have to do.
Oh,
You'll be
okay.
good.
Thank you.
Yep.
Did you send it to my Hotmail?
Gmail.
Oh, my Gmail. Okay. I never check that. I always use my Hotmail.
Okay.
I think I forgot my password for my Gmail. It was under duress that I used the Gmail.
Okay.
I'm old, you guys. You have to give me a break. You know, I never put all the letters that I sent out in January in the Google Drive, but they also reside in, and I think this is even better, they reside in the OA inbox in the sent emails. Because that's going to be like our record of sending the grants. You know what I mean? And so there were initial batch that I sent on January 31st, and then there were 4 that got changed when we got new amounts. And so all those are in the sent emails. So, and with dates and who it got sent to and all that. So I think we could that's kind of a repository of history, the OA box. And then I went through the OA box on August 17th. I went through all the emails from May of 2022, and I prepared an Excel spreadsheet. I shared it with Diana, and so we can go over that and at some point, maybe in a later meeting or something, and just ensure that we've got, you know, everything that we've received in the inbox has been actioned. And then I guess that's it. I guess that's it on that. And then okay, so then now we can go to 2. All right, so 2. Oh, you know what I didn't do? I meant to bring up the MCC and go into our portal and see. So this is what our council priorities were last year, and somebody conveyed these into our portal.
So I wrote, like, I ended up writing these up. This is from 2021. I believe 2022 we just did the same thing. I'm not sure what the process is for this year, or if we have to have any sort of public approval or anything along those lines. I just happened to have this because we were waiting. So I figured I'd at least share what I had in my possession.
Okay, yeah, okay. Does anybody have any additions or subtractions here? I mean, these sound
great to me.
Yeah. There were new things that they wanted us to do.
Okay.
One of them was there was a diversity element, which we're addressing.
Right.
And oh, and then there was something about the amounts, like totally up to us though, but they said think about I forget what I'll look at it and send you guys an email.
There was 250.
Was it 250? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, we don't really, I mean, sometimes people ask for less than 250 and that's their prerogative. So I think we're good there. I mean, if somebody remember they wanted to do a website.
Yeah, the website every year is like 125.
And we give them what they want. So I think we're good. Yeah. And then so I think I don't remember there being this many in the 2022 when we filled out the portal. But I think if we don't action the portal, they'll use our ones from last year anyway.
Okay.
So let me make sure that that's the case and they're not like waiting on us. But if everybody's good with these, then maybe we just let the August 31st time go by and they'll just use 2022's.
Yeah, I'm skimming Caroline's email right now to see what it says. I read it earlier this week or last week, but I'm skimming it to see about, I'm not finding anything.
Yeah, I remember not seeing anything significant either, but
I mean, I know we have to update our member list. It doesn't say anything, local guidelines. Oh, here it says, local guidelines. Follow these instructions to submit your local guidelines and priorities. Those are one of those highlighted links. I'm on my phone. It's harder to read those.
Right.
So I don't really know what, you know. I mean, it says you can't edit your guidelines after September 1st. It doesn't say if you don't put anything in there, we'll simply take your 2022 and make them 23, which is fine with me. I like these, they're fine. But can we get away with doing that?
Yeah. All right, I'm looking at it now too, to see your 2020, to see your 24 allocation. Oh, okay, we can even see that already. Log into the grants management system, click on guidelines and priorities in the annual report section. Find the fiscal year 24 cycle and click the open button. Click on the LCC cycle tab. You'll see your council's allocation at the bottom of the tab. Okay. If you have not yet updated your council priorities, please do so by August 31st. If you don't enter your local priorities by that date, you will only be able to follow the state guidelines for your review process. Okay, so not last year's. Here are instructions for entering them in the system. All right, so I'll do this. I'll get on the website and do this. And I'll find out how much we're getting for fiscal year 24. That'll be a cool
That'd
thing.
be fun.
Yeah.
Do you need me to send you a copy of this?
Of the email?
Oh, no, of the priorities from.
Oh, yeah, that'd be awesome.
Okay, I can do that. I'll probably have to cut and paste because for some reason this is in Word, which I don't actually own.
Well, you know what? This is what an old fashioned, I'm gonna take a picture of it on with my phone. Okay, so I got it. Okay, so good. All right, so we're ripping through these. Okay. And then we will be good on our commitments that we are due.
So it
And
doesn't say
then-
anything about we need public to have approved these or seen these or vetted these. Does it say that anywhere, Laurie?
The council priorities? No, I think
Yeah.
we're like responsible for them. We don't have to like. I think we did reach out to the community. What year was that? Like
20, it was 2021 because that was my first year, and yeah, we helped write I helped write this thing up and then the survey and then send off a press release to the item. So that was a whole thing then, but I don't think we've had to do that since.
Okay. So yeah, then I think it's just, and that was just a reach out, like maybe, I forget what the old leader was saying, Carolyn, maybe she was saying that, Caroline, sorry, was saying that maybe like every 5 years we find out what the community is interested in. And then on the off years, we can just decide what the priorities are.
Okay.
I mean, these are so vanilla yet on point. We talk about diversity, we talk about outreach, we talk about, I mean, I can't see what we could add to them. They're fine.
Yeah.
I mean, yes, we say it's grants are reimbursement based. Okay, fine, but there's almost nothing we say that in any way is controversial or anything.
No, it covers the bases. It's fine.
Yeah,
as far as
I
I'm
really think it
concerned.
does.
Yeah. And they're even fluid enough that we got through like the pandemic without much, like
Right.
everything was, people just, rolled with it. And remember the year we had our event online? That was
that was weird.
Yeah. It was a little weird, but it worked. So yeah, okay. We can do anything. We do what we want.
You're on camera, Lori.
We totally don't do anything. We do it right by the book. Oh my gosh. Okay. Did everybody return their signed like affidavit to that you read the handbook? Did you guys have to do that, or was it just me? Everybody had to do it. Not when you start enjoying the thing and take your thing, but like it was a separate thing.
I think I had to do mine back in like March.
Okay.
I think you have to do it after 2 years. So I've only been on the council for 1 year. So I've got another year before I think I have to do it again. But I'm not,
Okay,
nobody sent me anything, so they're not looking for anything.
Yeah, I
okay.
just started, so I had to do everything. I did
That
all the
initial
stuff.
Yeah,
stuff.
I did all of that in the beginning,
Yeah.
Okay,
but I think I don't have to do anything for them this year because it's only my second year.
okay. All right, good.
I think, I don't know.
Well, I'm sure they'll tell you if
They'll
they.
tell me if not.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I remember them emailing me. I'm like, I had no idea how to do that. You'd like, this is the first time hearing of it. They're like, yeah, you need to do it. I'm like, oh, okay, cool. I will guess I will do that then.
I had to go to my office because I don't have like anything to PDF a document except at work. So I had to go into work and do that, which I rarely go to work anymore.
There's apps for that, but they're not great.
Yeah, yeah. I was thinking of like taking a picture of it with my phone, but then I was like, I'll just go to work. Okay. And what else? What about any other business?
Do we have, I mean, are we sorted out as far as we possibly can be with like the Boys and Girls Club? And it sounds like there was some Human Rights Commission questions coming up as far as money was concerned, like reimbursement.
Yeah, so let me start with the Boys and Girls Clubs. The Boys and Girls Clubs, let me work backwards. The
Okay.
Boys and Girls Club reached out to us and Stoneham, which they put in for both communities' arts councils for money. And in February, the Stoneham said, oh yeah, you put that paperwork in December, here's your money. That was in February of 2023. We've been sort of kicking the can down the road, and then recently I found that they may have sent something in. So I
It
don't
looked
know.
like it was incomplete though, but
Right.
we also didn't tell them that it's incomplete. You should fix it.
So I think that like we should, I don't want to kick the can down the road anymore. I feel terrible about this, but I think I'm going to just bring it to Carolyn Cole at MCC, just to make sure we're crossing every T and dotting every I.
Yeah.
Diane, I'll put you on the email, and because you're the treasurer, and we'll just go ahead and see what she says. And I
Yeah.
asked her for guidance in the beginning but I didn't have the full story in the beginning.
Yeah.
So that's where we're at with that one.
Okay.
Now, the other thing is, remember, Diane, I sent you that email after I went through the inbox, and I
Yeah.
found an email about, it was about, I'm going to call it Doyle, but I forget what it's called. It might be called Doyle. Somebody sent us in 2022, they said, we're not going to use the money. And hold on, I'll tell you what it was. So I wonder if that's the money that we had extra.
I don't think so because it's not the same amount.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, it was Doyle. It was somebody named Erin, and they were not going to do Pete the Cat. And so they said, thank you, but we're not going to we're not going to be sending reimbursement. So I don't know how much Pete the Cat was granted. I'd have
It
to go
wasn't a lot. I can
Okay.
look that up. Hold on.
Okay.
Pete the Cat. Oh, yeah. That might have been it. Yeah, 1750.
Oh, wow. Okay. Okay. All right. Well, that's just a point of contact then that they,
Yeah.
okay. I wish we had that 1750 now. I wish we
Yeah,
had
where is it then?
Well, I imagine, can it be that when we closed out the year before, that's when Carolyn Cole came and said we had this extra money?
Yeah, but then where is the money for the Boys and Girls Club?
Oh, that's true. That's true. See, this is why I don't do math, Diana.
This is weird because it's like all of this happened before I even got trained. So
Yes,
I'm like,
right. I know. Once we fix these little hanger-oner
Yeah.
issues, we'll be a well-oiled machine.
yeah.
But you're right. Where would that money be then? I mean, that doesn't, the math's not mathing.
Yeah.
I never knew where the extra money was. I was just like, oh, okay, I guess we'll just give it.
It seemed to match up with what we had, as far like as the Boys and Girls Club. It seemed to match up with that money. So then we kind of assumed that we just redistributed that money. But
Yes, okay.
now I'm just more confused.
Yeah, as am I. Okay. All right. So I'm gonna go to Carolyn Cole with the Boys and Girls Club stuff. And then there was the Pete the Cat situation, which we don't know yet how that played in to it. And then there was the other one, which was the human rights one, which is a new one to me. Now, who has the skinny on that?
It's a little confusing, because they are the only ones that we are doing. What are they calling these things?
Oh, I know, like a partial reimbursement.
Yeah, it's a partial reimbursement. They have a funny name for it. Where are you, Jackie? No. Progress payments.
Progress payments. Okay.
Yeah. And so this most recent one feels like it's a progress payment for something that didn't get approved
Ah, okay.
because they got extra money and they just decided, like, it sounds like there was a new program that they decided to apply it to, but I'm not sure if that's something that's allowed.
Oh, that's right, because they were one of the 4 that got
Yep.
extra funding. That's right.
Under extra funding. So
Was this the most
instead of divvying it up into their other projects, it seemed like it was applied to a new one.
Okay. Well, I suppose it's within our purview to approve it if we have the funds for it. Was this the May?
I just sent it right on through because it was a progress payment and I
Yeah. Was it the May 15th reimbursement request for 279.19?
Hold on, let me check my files. 8:15.
Oh, there's also one on June 28th for 491.11.
Yeah, they've done at least 2 already. The first one made sense as far as okay, here we go. Yeah, the International Women's Day.
279.19 international.
Yeah, that was on the 15th.
15th of May. Yeah.
Well, they submitted the 15th of May. Well, they submitted the 15th of May. I didn't submit it until the 16th of August.
Okay. But that one went through. And what about the June 28th submission?
June 28th.
That was for APA.
Yeah. Yeah, that one went through.
Okay, 491.11.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, that was their first progress payment. Yeah.
And what is that it then? Is that all there?
No, there's more.
Oh, okay.
That's why it's confusing because it's being done in like 4 parts.
Okay.
I really don't prefer to do it that way, but it's allowed.
Event?
Huh?
Are they doing it per event? Like, is it like the
Yes, it's per event. Yeah.
and then Juneteenth, and then
Yeah.
Pride? Is it like that?
Yeah, it's being done like that. Yeah.
Yeah. But was there actual paperwork submitted for another one?
No, there's only been 2 that have been submitted, and those are the ones we just discussed.
All right, so they're not asking for something that we're not giving them yet.
Yeah, I mean, because it says under project name, Celebrations of Diversity and Inclusion Human Rights. And then, yeah. So.
Is there an amount?
3,000, but that's before the, 1,500, but that's before the additional funds.
Okay, when did they ask for that? When did they submit for 1,500?
That was the original submission, and it was going to be multiple projects.
Oh, okay. So So, so was the,
I
The-
don't have the application for that.
okay, I know, because that's all for actual paperwork, I only see it, and I'm only starting in May of 2022, but for the past 15 months, I only see that they've sent to our email box reimbursements for the ones we discussed and the ones that you already reimbursed them for.
Correct.
So,
Yeah, because I'm I've noted here the July 10th for 491.11 and then the August 16th, which is when I submitted it for 279.17.
yeah. So you're saying they
There's more.
there's more, but we just don't have
We don't have the paperwork yet. No.
Okay, all right, well then we should be in okay shape then,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, yeah,
I
essentially.
know I mean, if you if you need so I know that I'm sure it was Sherry Oken who, applied for the grant originally or whatnot. And it's Jillian or Jill is the new financial or finance person, and she's new to the council too.
Okay.
So I have that contact in case you need
Okay.
to just reach out and settle things,
Mhm.
because I know things are new for her too. So
Yeah, I'm happy to coordinate just to make
yeah,
sure
because
that
I know
everything,
for
yeah.
each of these events, that they run right now, it's
Mhm.
basically like X amount. And I think I mean, there's several there are several like pools of money that I think are being pulled from.
Yeah, that makes
So,
sense.
so if if it would be more clarifying to just say
Yeah.
which thing is which, then maybe that might
Yeah,
be.
I would love to also like get like a list of what they've already submitted for and what they plan on submitting for in the future when it's actually done.
Okay.
That'd be great if you could
Sure.
do an introduction for that so we
Yep.
can.
Will do.
We got an in on that council, so we can fix everything.
We as hooked up.
Yeah.
Hooked us up, that's right.
Um,
Okay, all right. Well, what else, guys?
That's all I got.
Oh.
I'm done talking.
All right. Yeah, me too. I'm so sorry, you guys, about being so late. I'm so embarrassed. I was so stressed out. I couldn't even see at one point because I was perspiring and my glasses
Oh
fogged up
gosh.
well,
because I was like, oh my God.
Well, like we know she didn't forget because she just sent us the agenda.
It was like, you cannot get past this update. I was like, no.
No, I had the same problem. Like, yeah, I had to do updates when I first got into Zoom too, and I was like, I'm running late.
I will.
Poor Jess was just sitting there by herself.
Yeah, I'm on Zoom calls. I'm on Zoom calls all day long, so I'm very good. I'm very good at it, and I'm a producer for work, so I'm very good at being uncomfortably early and then staring a little bit at the screen, but just off to the side of it, so that you can't quite tell if I am paying attention to you. But I was for the agenda. I guess I have two or one note perhaps. Perhaps two. But for any upcoming stuff, I know that when I was at the Albion Cultural Center, it was like the day that it was changing over. Marlene and I have been doing some storytelling stuff there.
Oh, cool.
But that's now the rec center. So when we have to do stuff, if we do stuff with that again in the next cycle,
Yep.
there will be a new contact. And
Yeah, if you do that, email me. I'd like to try and go if I can.
oh
Yeah,
yeah,
me too. I'd love to go to a storytelling event. I haven't heard about anything.
Oh, Dan of the rec department has put out quite some, things on Facebook and posted
Yeah.
stuff around town. There were
I didn't see
there were
anything.
four.
I was gonna say I don't really use the Facebook anymore.
I know.
I
I know
don't
that,
either.
but I think if you're on either the rec department email list, or
Mhm.
if you ever are on Facebook, it's there. We
Okay.
kind of because
The
my wife,
town put it out on the website also, on their website.
yeah,
Okay.
and so but it was not, I think it was more for my wife and I were more like, I wonder if anybody will care. So we weren't like, we were not driving for audience members, but it is a nice little space. And Dan is the contact person there if we have
Right.
one.
And there'll be more stuff coming up in the fall, because I have had some contact with Dan also about what's going to be going on there. And
Mhm.
perhaps we'll have some
Great.
involvement.
Um,
But so there'll be more coming in the fall, comedy, music perhaps. Right now, there's somebody teaching tap dancing, if you're interested in
Yeah.
that, Laurie.
Wow.
yeah,
And this is
Just
Dan
different
McGrath.
things.
Dan
What?
McGrath.
Okay.
Yeah, there's tap dancing. I know, uh, yeah, there's just some little things that are popping up there now that's kind of fun. So both keep an eye out for it, and
Yes.
if we're going to be doing anything there, that
We'll
is
let
that.
you know.
And yeah, is there anything else? Let's see. Will we need to not that Ira is replaceable? And I've barely gotten to know you, but I know you're irreplaceable. Do we will we need
Thanks,
to
Jess.
will we need to put out, do we need to do anything to put out the position on, or to put
Is
recruit?
there any member now that would be interested in being a co-chair?
I don't think you want me to.
I already said I would take the minutes, so I did my volunteering.
Laurie, I can't now, but I could in a few months. I just can't right now. I'm out straight right now. But if you want to
Okay.
co-chair eventually, I will absolutely consider it, but now I don't want to volunteer.
And I think we're good for, I think we're good because we got everything covered.
Mhm.
Yes,
And
I
it's,
think we're good until we actually have to start assessing the grants.
right.
Okay.
I know that's going to be tricky, but we can do
I
it.
mean, and the requirement from MCC is that we have a minimum of 5 people. Well, if Ira goes off, we still have 5 people.
Yes.
And that's a requirement of, of MCC. So,
Okay.
And Jess, I asked Sherry, and she said that she will put out notification through the usual channels
Okay.
for replacement member.
Oh,
Alright,
you can
that
do
sounds
that?
good.
You can get a replacement member mid, like,
Yeah, I think at
Okay.
any point in time she can just put up because the
Yeah.
HRC is, sorry, I don't mean to be using them as my cheat sheet, but they're short a member, they're short a couple members.
Whatever works, dear.
So, so I
Yeah.
think that, so they're just kind of actively recruiting at any point. So,
Mhm.
I mean, it wouldn't hurt if we had 7 people. I mean, 5 is the
I
minimum,
agree.
but
Yeah.
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 No, I
I've
mean, I
seen
wouldn't want
things
to. I
that-
wouldn't want to feel like we have to have everybody show up every
No.
time to make a
Exactly.
quorum. So
yeah.
Yeah.
so great. So Sherry will be listing that in all the channels.
Yep.
Great.
All right, so you've already talked to Sherry, Ira.
I did. Yep.
Okay. All right, so maybe we should put that in the minutes that Sherry is put out recruiting for.
Or will be. We'll be putting it out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so I guess we can hear ye, all approve the minutes that Jess is gonna send to do.
Yeah, do you want, hold on just a second.
Okay.
Center. You don't have to, you can talk to it amongst yourselves while I do this. I guess we'll,
To the event.
so I'm gonna
It-
save this, and then let me just see if I can, am I able to share?
I think so.
Yes,
If you
okay.
take control.
if I was able to, you would probably will be able to.
Great. So,
Yep. Okay.
So that's,
Doesn't Sarah have a last name? Sarah Madeline.
Oh my
Gurian,
gosh,
is
she's
it-
got several names. I just was copying over from the email. What is
Sarah
it?
Madeline Tierney Gearline.
Oh,
Is it
okay.
this? Hold on, let's see.
And then Guerin.
Correct, yeah.
No,
Erin, is that it?
Yep, that's
that
it.
doesn't look right somehow. I don't know.
I'll
I'm not
double
sure.
before
I have it. I
fully-
have it in my phone.
Before I fully submit, I will I'll double check the spelling with my email because I know I saw it in there. Da-da-da, and then it will be also do there. So if this did I get Carolyn Cole's name right?
Let me
That
see.
that's the one that doesn't look quite right.
She's
I-
Carolyn.
A YN instead. Yeah, a
Yeah.
YN. Yeah.
Carolyn. Yeah, perfect.
Right?
So regarding the Boys and Girls Club, Joy will Pete the cat, just to share Julian's contact. Diane.
I'm Diana.
Oh, sorry. I got it right the first time and then I got it wrong the second time.
No worries. I'm used to it.
Shouldn't it be under any other business, Jess? Shouldn't it be Ira contacted Sherry Dalton about recruiting new members, not Dan?
Oh, sorry. It was because I was also doing
Right.
the next bullet in my brain.
Yeah, that's good.
Great.
Fantastic.
All
Oh,
right.
these are a thing of beauty. A thing of
Looks
beauty.
good.
Great.
Love it. Love it. Support it.
Love and support it as well. I do. Whatever.
Submitted. All
So formal. Look at this. We are killing it.
approved. All. Okay. Great. Yeah, then great. That's all I have. So
Sweet.
a motion to adjourn?
Yes.
Second.
Second, third.
Great. Thanks, everybody.
All right. Thanks, everybody.
Good
Bye.
night.
Bye.
Bye.